Surprise! Yes! I have missed you like most men miss the center of the toilet bowl. Seriously, guys, you gotta try harder. If you don't know me, I'm your fairy quiz mother, Sarah Pribis, and I am so excited to be back giving away free money here on HQ. If you're new, let me break it down for you. It's really simple. You have to answer 12 questions that start easy and get a lot harder. You get 10 seconds to tap each answer, and if you get them all right, you get a piece of that $5,000 prize. Yes! Buy a rubber duck with your winnings, treat yourself to a bubble bath, get a goat-shaped cookie cutter because you're the goat and you deserve cookies. Maybe you need a little help with that win. Well, extra lives. Invite your friends using your code to get one. You can use one per game, just not on the final round. Shout-outs! Sarah Burrs and her partner in crime, Noah. Gotta show love to my fellow Sarahs. Kellen Redmill. I just like your name, honestly. Ryan from Sarver, PA. Yes, Pennsylvania. James C. Frey, congrats on your promotion to Sergeant First Class. That's amazing. Ian Williams and everyone taking the bar exam. I know it's super stressful, but you got it. Like you got this game. And happy birthday, Emma Beige. I see you at camp having fun. Are you following us on Twitter? We're at HQ Trivia. Request shout-outs, CHQ victory videos. Sometimes we post hints. Hint, hint. And have you heard about HQ Sports? Tonight and every Tuesday, Friday at 10 p.m., we have 12 questions all about sports. I'm just going to stick to being your personal cheerleader. All right, everyone, I'm getting antsy, and I know you are too, so let's get you some money, honey. Here it is, Q1. Over 500,000 of you in this game. Here we go. Which of these is considered a traditional first wedding anniversary gift in the U.S.? A big hammer, Nintendo 64, or paper? They keep it easy for us at that 1 year mark because you know we forget. So if you forget, you can just run into the other room, make a homemade card, and say, see, I got you paper. Because paper is the answer here at Q1. And 461,000 of you got that. Now, to the almost 9,000 of you who picked Nintendo 64, where is that a thing? I want to get married there. Q2, Julius Caesar had a pretty rough day during the Ides of what month? March, September, or June? Ides are a day roughly in the middle, and the middle of this month is associated with Julius Caesar getting stabbed to death. And it's a little happier for me. I associate it with my cat's birthday. We eat pie on 3/14. It's March, yes! 406,000 of you got that. The only stabbing I do in March is with my fork to cool down my pies. But you're just getting warmed up. Now we interrupt this quiz with a very important announcement. HQ's Thursday theme this week is dinosaurs. So if you're an archaeologist, or you're in the 4th grade studying them, or you have an unusual affinity for dinosaur dad jokes, tune in this Thursday at 9 p.m. For example, who makes the best prehistoric reptile clothes? A dinosaur. Okay, on to Q3. What beverage must be at least 51% blue agave? Gin, mezcal, or tequila? All of these spirits have risen in popularity the past few years, and they'll certainly lift your spirits. Just try not to end up praying to the porcelain god. We all have that college story. I like a nice reposado on the rocks, but maybe you like a salty margarita. But all tequila must be 51% blue agave. Yes, tequila. Happy National Tequila Day, everybody. And cheers to 271,000 of you. Now, 107,000 of you chose mezcal, and you were so close. That is the smoky cousin, but it can be made from any agave plant. Q4. Which of these words describes a person who falsely acts like an expert? Hedonist, charlatan, or neophyte? I do this for no reason sometimes. When people ask me if I've seen a movie I feel like I should have seen. Do you do that? Well, if you tapped hedonist or neophyte, somebody must have been selling you some snake oil, because charlatan is the answer. Yes, 184,000 of you got that. You know, fake it till you make it, and you've made it to Q5. Bikram yoga is a practice that consists of 26 postures typically done under what conditions? Complete darkness, high heat, or outdoors? Remember when yoga was just called twister? I know, it's not the same thing. Now Bikram is fire right now, literally. It's trendy, but it's also practiced in a room between 95 and 108 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes, high heat is the answer. Whew! 150,000 of you are in that warrior pose. You're like, namaste on Q5, let's get to Q6. What was the first animated film to be nominated for a Best Picture Oscar? Fantasia, The Lion King, or Beauty and the Beast? I've always thought that Best Actor should go to Mufasa. Every time I watch that movie, he makes me cry. Now, animated films have always been a huge part of Hollywood, but that nod didn't come till 92 with Beauty and the Beast. It's Beauty and the Beast that we were looking for, and 38,000 of you got that, but we do have our first savage question. This is, HQties and a beast of a question. I'm feeling your pain, but to the 38,000 of you that got that, be my guest at Q7. By ridership, which city is currently home to the second busiest heavy rail mass transit system in the U.S.? District of Columbia, Boston, or Chicago? As you may have guessed, New York City is number 1, which has its perks when I need something to blame for being late to work. It's a little less nice when I'm squashed next to a man eating a tuna fish sandwich. And the second busiest is Chicago. The L, short for elevated train system. Yes, 29,000 of you are riding onto Q8 with me. Let's do this. Studio 8H is famously home to what TV show? Wheel of Fortune, Saturday Night Live, or Today? Here's a hint. 2 of these shows are neighbors. They're both at 30 Rock in New York City. But if you tapped the Today Show, wah wah, not to be a Debbie Downer, it's the wrong one. SNL is your answer. Yes, 24,000 of you got that. Forget Saturday Night Live. It's Tuesday Night Live here on HQ. Q9. The origin of the term acid test comes from testing what metal? Iron, gold, or silver? We're not talking about those 60s parties in Haight-Ashbury, chilling to the dead. This is science. Most acids dissolve other metals more quickly than this one. So this is one way to test that what you've dug up is gold. Gold is the answer, and 18,000 of your prospects are looking pretty golden right now. We're getting close, guys. What novel was written by an author who was mentored by both Emerson and Thoreau? Little Women, The Scarlet Letter, or The Grapes of Wrath? It's a little unfair, don't you think? It's like, if I mentored one of you to an HQ, hit me up. Louisa May Alcott was bound to succeed, and she did with her classic Little Women. Yes, Little Women is the answer. 13,000 of you got that. You don't need me to mentor you. There's only 2 questions left. You got this on your own. Which of these MLB teams plays its home games in the southernmost ballpark? Mariners, Blue Jays, or Twins? It's a little sports and geography hybrid here at Q11, getting you warmed up for HQ Sports later. The northernmost park in Major League Baseball is home to the Seattle Mariners. And although Canada is known as our neighbors to the north, the Toronto Blue Jays play further south than the other 2 teams. Believe it or not, Blue Jays is your answer. And 11,252 of you got that. You're sliding into home plate because this is it. The final question. You made it this far. Hold on to your phones because you're in for a ride. And I think you got it, and you got it, and you got it. Here it is, Q12. When adjusted for inflation, which of these films made the most money at the box office? Star Wars, The Sound of Music, or Avatar? You want to talk about inflation? Let's talk about popcorn prices at the movie theaters over the last 50 years. Now, Avatar still holds the record for highest grossing film till you adjust for inflation. Once adjusted, It's Gone with the Wind at number 1, which is not a choice here. And Star Wars at number 2. Star Wars is your answer. We have 9,741 winners. Welcome to the leaderboard. Congratulations to the almost 10,000 of you getting through those super hard questions. Hangry, you got such a cute little puppy that you're going to be able to feed, but maybe you're the hangry one, and in that case, get yourself some food with your winnings. Then we've got RQNFHCWROB, maybe you're a robot, I don't know. WJ Amal, I hope you have a mustache in real life because those things are super trendy right now, and I bet you look good in it. Nathaniel Moss, congratulations on your 51 cents. Elena Sass, you sassy girl, you made it till the end. Mono Burglar, look at you making it with your Squidward picture. I love it. Guys, we talked about tequila, yoga, SNL, Star Wars. It's like this quiz was made for me. Congrats to all 9,741 of you. Buy yourself a sleep mask so you can rest up for that next game, or maybe some hand cream since your hands did all that heavy lifting to achieve that win. Thanks for welcoming me back with open arms. Find me on Instagram and Twitter. We'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern and 9 p.m. Eastern with more trivia and more moolah. Also, send me your favorite dinosaur gift because Dino Night is this Thursday at 9 p.m. I'm getting so excited. In the meantime, stick around for HQ Sports and I will see you soon. Bye.